Well, hey everybody, and welcome back. Today we're out in the beautiful Eastern Sierras. I'm on a family camping trip, and I also got my buddy Josh with me. And I just wanted to put together a quick video on this portable solar panel that I got from BougeRV. They did send me this out to test it out, and this is actually the third camping trip that I've taken it on now. And so I've had an opportunity to kind of test it out and see how it works. And I'll cut straight to the chase. So far, I'm pretty impressed with the power output that I get from this little solar panel. This is the 9BB solar panel by BougeRV. It's rated for 120 watts. It's foldable, and it comes in a small carrying case. It's closed and opened by two butterfly-style hinges. There's two extendable legs that lock into place with just the turn of a knob. I like this feature because it makes it really easy to get the best exposure from the sun. It does come with an adapter that will work with most power stations like a Goal Zero or a Jackery. However, I'm using MC4 connectors and an extension cable that I put together myself to connect in parallel with an existing solar panel on the roof of my truck that plugs right into my solar charge controller. I do want to apologize for the messy wiring. I was in the middle of a project when we left for this trip. The only wiring that we should be paying attention to for this video is the two red and the two black wires that go into the solar charge controller on the bottom. The solar panel retails for $219.99. Its dimensions when folded are 25 by 6 by 20 by 2 inches, and when it's unfolded, it's 25 by 6 by 40 by 1 inch. Now that will be important in a moment here when I share my thoughts on this unit. If you've been following this channel for a little while, you've probably noticed that the style of this product review is a little bit different.
I'm going to wait here for a few minutes to see if I can get some real clear sunshine and see how effective it is. Without it, I don't know if I'm going to get totally clear sunshine.
I had some bad luck with the weather. Every time I brought out my camera to do this video out on a camping trip, the clouds rolled in. Now I've had plenty of time to use the solar panel in direct sunlight, so I'm going to share my final thoughts now. So as far as the pros are concerned, it's really nice to be able to just pull this thing out, point it towards whatever direction the sun is, and start charging up my auxiliary battery. Now I did put together a 20-foot extension cable that gives me enough length that I can basically put this anywhere in the radius of the truck. Just doesn't really matter what direction the sun is or how I've got my camp set up. I can put this solar panel wherever I need it, and that extension cord is long enough to allow me to do that. The best power output that I've gotten from this solar panel so far is just about 6.5 amps, and that's just about exactly what it's rated for. And so that is really awesome. I also have a solar panel on the roof of my truck, and so in the best case scenario, I was getting almost 9 amps of power coming in at one time from both solar panels working together. So this being a more powerful solar panel, obviously I'm getting a lot more output than I am on the little one that I've got on my roof. But being that I can just kind of take this and put it wherever I need to, it's also going to be much more efficient because I can point it at the sun. And so overall, the power output is really, really great. Now, if I'm being completely honest, I'm probably not going to bring this on every single trip. This is going to come on trips where we're camping out in a spot for a specific amount of time, or I expect us to have kind of a lazy morning like we are today, and I'm not going to be running the truck, but I'm going to need that power replenishment. But something that is very important for me is space. Given that I've got a family of 4 and we do have a small size truck, every little bit of space counts, and the solar panel I feel like it does demand a pretty big footprint. So I would say that's the con. I think it works really well. It's incredibly affordable for the output that you get, but it just takes up a lot of space. And so that is one thing where if I'm going on a run and gun trip, and maybe we're going to be driving the truck a lot, I'll probably opt not to take it just because I can run my auxiliary battery off my DC to DC charger. Now, as always, I'll definitely make sure that I link the product below. Also, I'll link the extension cord that I picked out and purchased to make this thing work with my auxiliary battery unit, so you guys have that information as well. With that being said, you guys, thanks for watching. I hope to see you out there. We'll catch you in the next one.